I messed up the last couple of videos because I forgot about putting on free agency. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, click like on the video, and comment down below, and click the bell icon. Alright, boys, we doing this one last time here to get the franchise on the go. Okay, I got prospects again. What the heck? Should we actually add a couple people to a list right now? Oh Lord. Trying to figure out who we need. I got an idea who I want to pick up. Not him. I think it was him. What was it too? I was thinking about picking up this dude right here. Cause look at the power on the go here. I should. I think this is the dude I should go with. How old is this dude? Okay, 31. I'll go with 2 years. Okay, actually not. Oh yeah, my rosters. We definitely need to move someone right now. Where is he to? Catches. I can't. Where is he to? That's pitchers. Pitchers again. Forget. Think about actually maybe. Let's just go to the. Let's just skip through this first. You just skip through this. Get the preseason out of the way. Okay, we got. Can we not call this dude up or what? That's stupid right now. For pitchers. They putting him there. file. What is it too? Where's the catcher? That's pictures. Let's just get into a game right now. I ain't gonna mess around with that. Skip a day. Okay, I need to call someone down. Yeah, just leave him. Let's just play our first game. Against the Tigers. But I ain't gonna make any trades so far. Definitely gonna move some players pretty soon to fit in that spot where it will.
Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak. Josh Harrison stands in. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Tigers.
And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Stroman, also known as Strosho at times, he was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar
We're
level,
gonna keep.
but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you.
Yeah, we're gonna keep him out for Stroman for sure.
Nice pick.
And some other players.
And a slider tails outside for ball one. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
That is third. The first baseman.
Here's the pitch.
Miguel Cabrera.
Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
35-year-old.
He took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. swing and a miss as the slider
Yeah,
sets him down for
well.
the final out of the inning. So stepping in, Socrates Brito. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Mata going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in now, Devin Travis coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. He's 1 for 3. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. So coming to the plate, Brandon Drury looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
God. Started off with the first home run. Solo home run.
It's a solo homer for Brandon Drury. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0. Here's Justin Smoke now.
The first baseman.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
You know home run now.
To right field and
That's down.
absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home run.
Well, it's
That was
very early.
100% gone when he cracked the bat.
They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat.
Number 44.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Tellez, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 30th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
See,
here's Randall Grichuk. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Tellez is off at first with 2 away. Drives it out to deep right center field. And he will get there to make the running play. And leading off the inning, Nicholas Castellanos, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1.
Trying to figure out who should I send down from Monos.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with
we can't
nobody
give
out.
up pitches like that now.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn 1 pitch into an ending double play.
This is line to left, and that'll get down out there near the wall. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the
There you go, 19 pitches.
Now batting, Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. Stewart is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Pulled toward right center field. Matuk is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen.
I didn't get a game or two.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Nice, we got a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Castellanos is there, and they go down in a hurry. Striding into the box, Grayson Greenier, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. Strike one to start the at-bat.
I'm definitely going to be maybe
into the
signing some
windup. Here comes
pitchers.
the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
For
Wow,
sure,
not sure
I
what
think.
they're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
You know, you always need
Fastball
good
swung on
pitchers.
and missed for the first out.
Pretty sure we get good for contact.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
The batter, number 7.
So bases are empty here.
I'm
with
actually
two gone,
going
and
to
that'll
Toronto
bring in the
Buzz,
Oklahoma State
Saturday.
product, Jordy Mercer. No balls and a strike to count. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. 0-2 to Jordy Mercer.
I think I'm going. I need to figure out where I'm going yet.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Grichuk is under it. And that's the third out. Down in. Into the box now, Devin Travis, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos waits on it, looks it into his glove.
I might
and there's
trade
one gone.
Devin Travis. I don't know. Depends on what I'm getting
One away
for.
here with the base is empty, and into bat next it'll be Brandon Drury.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball.
Let's go this way, then.
I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Castellanos in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke.
Yeah, and that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that.
A swing by Smoke and a ball soaring toward right
Good
field.
job. Good job.
Deep at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a
2 home runs for Justin Smoke.
So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
And
There you
that's
go,
in
base
for
hit.
his second hit of the afternoon.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Runner goes. Don't want to forget about it. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired.
trying to steal.
Stepping in, Miguel Cabrera. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find.
There's a swing and a ball
That
in
is
the
gone.
air, and a ball that he got every stitch of as
I believe that was a
without
curveball.
is gone. Nick Castellanos now.
Up next for the Tigers.
As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike 1. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Welcome, boys.
Now batter, designated hitter.
But I messed up the season last couple of seasons. Now we still a new one.
1 gone so far.
We actually signed some players from free
A
agency.
ball and no strikes. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
I'm just
Hicks,
seeing if anyone's
originally
chatting.
from the state of Virginia, he was a 4th-round selection back in 2011.
That's
Hey,
easy
nothing's
out.
been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has
And I'm
found
actually
his way
going
in
to
the
Toronto,
big
I
leagues.
think,
This has turned out to be
Saturday.
a really nice pick.
Hernandez is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2
Now
men
batter,
out.
number 14.
Now here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider.
I'm doing a lot on
Unless
this channel. I'm
you
doing
can catch it
gaming,
way out front and hook it down the line. You see
driving
a
my
lot
bike,
of swinging misses on those.
going on
Could have
trips
been
and everything.
3-1.
There's all kinds of
Instead,
stuff you
it's
can
2-2.
see on this channel.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. But the Tigers digging in, Rendell Grichuk.
Leading up for Toronto, the right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Grichuk.
Swing
God.
and oh my, hit him with the height, and it's gone as they add still another.
His first home run. Nice.
Rendell Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Blue Jays a 4-2 lead.
I forgot to tweet the stream out.
So that will bring in Teoscar Hernandez.
Hey up, sir.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
I'm just tweeting out the stream right now, boys.
The windup and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
A fastball
If you're
around
going to
it.
catch up
So
to a high
bad.
fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
1-2 pitch
Man,
is
give me
a slider
some
that
hit,
misses.
bud.
2-2.
Wants a fast pitch.
Sharp ground ball to third. And a sliding try there.
Oh,
at
that
third,
will
but
work.
it skips by him, a base hit. Stepping up to the
Now
plate,
batting.
Freddie Galvis.
Shortstop.
0 for 1
Freddie.
for him here in this one.
Galvis.
First pitch on its way. And he
Oh.
fouls this one off.
I really like that pitch.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And
Nice.
he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting, number
So
9.
now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
Pitching coach, come on. Talk to your little pitcher. We do not know how to strike anyone out.
Up next is Danny Jansen. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Castellanos is there. Let's see if they try it. Socrates Brito, the next to bat. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's not good.
And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2. But in the end, he thought better of trying to score, so he remains at third. Ready for another shot now. Devin Travis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Swing and he pops him up.
Yes,
looks to be playable in foul ground. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Hope you have an awesome day.
I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during
Don't forget
the break
to leave a
about
like,
the team's
boys.
offensive
We got 3 people up in
performance so
here.
far. And he told me he's
lights
pretty
up.
unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch
We've
selection
been doing
has
a
been
lot
the
of
main reason for their
broadcasting, a lot of
struggles
videos
today,
this
as
week.
far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Popped up. Smoke in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Yanked the slider across that time. Laid off for a ball. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Our score here as we play inning number 5. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Popped him up.
Easy out.
Has a play. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Now the pitch. This one's down to 3rd. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Brandon Drury will bat next. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fairly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Matuk waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Justin Smoke. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this.
Come on, give me a fast pitch.
And now a pitch on the way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on.
Wants that 2-seamer.
The 0-2 once more. There's
God.
a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Ready with another 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Stewart. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Get it.
Next will be the designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track in the... Next up for Detroit, Josh Harrison. He'll look to get the Tigers going in their half of the 6th. And he gets ahead 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. The 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Brito shading to his right, looks it into his glove,
Easy
and
catch.
there's one gone.
I think around maybe 60 pitches I'm gonna try to put a
0 for 2 from him so
new
far in this
pitcher.
one. And here's a
I'll give
fastball
one ball
for
pin.
strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
The 1-2. Popped up. Smoke is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now in the box, Miguel Cabrera. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to get that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on. Into the box, Rendell Bridger comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
just warm up some pitches right now.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Give me some hits.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. And it's gone.
I'm not even power hitting. I'm just pressing X too. Like, well.
A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
For the Tigers.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. Gone after 5 1/3 here as he never really found his groove in this one. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gone. Back-to-back homers.
Let's go. Let's get the home run combo. Oh, the 367 feet.
A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Get it. Let's get it.
The batter, number 9.
Standing in now, Danny Jansen. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Now batting, center fielder.
Ready now, Socrates Brito. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
See if we can get another home run.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Macho has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Devin Travis. In his last at-bat, he popped down in foul ground.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop-out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
He's going, he's
0-1 count, and the pitch. Pitch is a called strike. The throw, way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw at the second base.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nicholas Castellanos. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Timing just to take off there as this one's fouled off to the right. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, designated.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. A ball and 2 strikes.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them a 4th.
The count now at 2-2.
He just slider.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the full field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success.
And there's 7 extra bases in this one are efforts that it has been.
Thank you, Heidi.
See if we can run a home run now.
Set with the 0-1. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Justin Smoke will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Come on, just smoking. He's one faster late.
So digging in now, Rowdy Tellez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. Stewart is there, and it's a very quick inning as this. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Travis has a play. He's got it 1 away. Next for the Tigers, Nico Goodrum, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in the second with 1 away.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Into the box, Grayson Greenier. Popped him up. Smoke over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 1.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Josh Harrison. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
There you go.
So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here. He'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. David Phelps enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. He's set. Here it comes. To third. And he's safe.
I tagged him.
Here's Jordy Mercer now, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Digging in, Rendell Grichuk. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point from the stretch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Yes, swung on and missed. He got him.
I thought that was going to be a strike anyways.
Digging in again is the Ward. Toss and ended. Went deep last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air to center field. Matzo has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
3 in the morning.
So striding in, Freddie Galvis. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Line to the right side. Castellanos is there, and he'll make the catch.
Not bad. 1 more inning, boys.
Striding in, Miguel Cabrera. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
91.
Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Brito is right there. 1 down.
Let's get him off the thing.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-1 the count. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Near the stand.
Nice, he got that.
Brings this one back in. He took that right out of the first row.
Wow. Really nice play right there. One of the things that was great about this, he was able to get close to the stands, get a good read on where the fans were, and track that one all the way into the glove.
That's
terrific
nice
play on a ball that was definitely going to be out of play.
in there, 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Good knuckleball.
Might have been shooting for another fastball, trying to get to that one early. Pitcher.
Swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots. And
we won the first game of the season, boys. And girls.
That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
6-2, the final total today.
6-2. That's good. First game, boys. Yeah, I need to just check out. We got Marcus Stroman. We can definitely fill in some pitching. Yeah. That's for the agent. I want to know if I can get this dude. Can I actually put him in the lineup now? I guess I can just keep him. I don't want to trade anyone right now. I've got too much stuff I can do with this team. Yeah, let's go with him. The fourth battle is just beast mode right now.
Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball starts right now. Aaron Sanchez, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the things you look for in a pitcher, Matty, is movement on the fastball, and this guy has great run on his fastball. What does that mean? On his arm side, when he throws, the ball has it looks almost like a cutter. It has this little sweeping action. What it does, it keeps the hitters from hitting it off the barrel of that. A very effective pitch, but a very difficult pitch to command.
In now, Josh Harrison. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. Fouled off.
Let's see if we can get some more games.
The Jays take the field here tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a liner. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tiger shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that.
I thought that was going to be a strike.
It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Okay, he was right here. Back up.
Brito is there, 2 gone.
I like the way he just tosses it like isn't ball and I'm going to give it back.
Miguel Cabrera stands in. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. He's had absolutely no success. 0-for-14. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center.
There you go.
Is there, and the
first inning done.
So stepping in, Socrates Brito. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
Pulled toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third.
Safe.
And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
This is line to left. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Blue Jays
easy running. Let's go.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball right there because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Taken in by Mercer. There's Harrison for one. To Cabrera to complete the double play. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Mata ranging back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Good. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go on this one.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Matuk giving chase. He gets there to make the play. First pitch of the at-bat.
Leading off for the Tigers, the right fielder.
In there, and it's 0-1. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. He's just 2 for 12. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, John Hicks. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Grichuk is in pursuit, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, with the bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Fouled away. Hicks, the runner at second with 1 away, and he fouls this one off. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Kristen Stewart is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Fastball in there for a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. Count remains at 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Again, another foul ball.
Foul balls for the Centrals.
And there's a base hit on the line. Now a long throw home. Oh,
ball, but it's
no way.
line,
It's
so
gonna be
the run
found
will
out.
score.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Digging in, number 13, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
The designated hitter.
Hit in the air to center field. Moving under it, Matuk.
I forgot the angle I wanted to go with it.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And, guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Matuk on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
Close game, man. Most tall game.
Grayson Greenier, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Now batter. The second base
lays off 1-0.
Why is that?
Greenier
They're gonna walk
leads
touch
off
pitches.
second
I
with
should be
nobody
pitching
out.
to this dude.
And that'll miss up an in ball 2.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Harrison in front, 3 balls and a strike. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped up. Jansen is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batter. The first base
coming to the plate now, Miguel Cabrera, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First and second now, 1 man out. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. A ball and 2 strikes now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Waiting on it is Hernandez, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batter.
He's set and the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass.
2-out threat is gone.
Up next is Danny Jansen. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 9.
Hit to third. Goodrum right there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Next to bat for Toronto, Socrates Brito. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
I like that he used a curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Behind 0-2 now. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Devin Travis looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now this is out in
What
front.
was that?
Maybe tough to get to. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Riding in once again, Brendan Drury, runner in scoring position with two gone. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Give me that 2-0.
Comes set. The 0-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Moving under it, Mata. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Leading off for Detroit.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Count still at 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
The last strikeout.
Still 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. At the plate, Kristen Stewart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a called strike about thigh high. 0-1.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Hernandez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Get away,
is there to make the catch, and the side is...
Let's baseman coach.
Here's Justin Smoke now. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Harrison into shallow center. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Into the box now, Rendell Richard. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Stewart is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this.
That was a power hit, Christine.
A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
In now, Freddie Galvis. The swing and hit up high.
Wow, that was like a
the infield.
Cabrera over to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Standing in, Nico Goodrum. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And it's fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2. Nets him a leadoff single.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
1-2 to the Tigers catcher. Throw over to first, and he's back standing. The 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Smoke is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And the runner will get back standing. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Goodrum, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Jordy Mercer 0 for 2 for him to this point. Line towards center field. Brito is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Detroit. They're down 2-1. Digging in to try it again. Teoscar Hernandez flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
That's the gapper.
He's through first and hustling for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay, and it's in time as he's out at third.
Are you kidding me?
Now
batter.
Now at the plate, Danny Jansen. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit on the ground to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out.
I should just stay on second last second.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Socrates Brito the next to bat. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And now they've got him picked off. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. And a tag, and he is out easily. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Stewart. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Miguel Cabrera.
First offering on its way.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it. Richard looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Nick Castellanos now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. A ball and no strikes.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Left field and deep. Hernandez going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Grounded softly to the right. To his right, Smoke. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning... Digging in once again, Devin Travis. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. Hit in the air down the right field line. Castellanos sprinting after it. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
The first baseman,
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Justin Smoke. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
That'd be nice if it would have stayed fair. Come on.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing.
Are you actually kidding me with that strike?
The guy looked that bad, so hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire.
Too low, I think.
This guy get him out of there.
You froze him on the fastball there. Justin Smoke goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Welcome, boys. How is everyone doing tonight?
Ready with the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep
don't
that
forget to leave a like on the stream, boys.
A long foul
like the stream up. Let's get this up.
A pause.
Game 2.
Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Drury isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now a 3-1 game.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send and a close play, but it all worked out.
The 0-1 delivery. Lifted in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Matuk, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Kristen Stewart. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
I don't know when I'm going to be switching pitchers.
Into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Fouled away. Here's another 0-2.
The, what's called, makes
and a fastball swung on and missed. They set him down for the second time.
That's a hit.
Nice two-seam fastball.
I think I want to switch up pitchers. No, let's just, after this pitch, I'm going to put 2 pitchers in the ball of fame.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there.
See if we can get this dude out.
Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay
Top
in this
of the
game
8th,
a while
I think.
longer.
Yeah, top of the 8th. I'll be calling my next pitch over top of the 9th.
This one off.
I think it'd be top of the 8th.
The next 0-2. Skied into very shallow right. Richard is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
There's 2 gone.
Now batting. Third base.
Stepping in, Nico Goodrum. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Called strike 0-2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Daniel Norris gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Daniel.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward right
That's
center.
a base hit, I think.
And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
On the foul hit.
Fastball for strike 1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And it's fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Come on, put something in the strike zone right down the middle.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Matuk is after it. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now to the plate, Danny Jansen. He singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That's popped up. Mercer ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Socrates Brito.
Come on, buddy. Fast pitch.
For more here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Ready for another chance? Grayson Greenier, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Swinging a ground ball to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit.
I need to switch up pitches now.
To start the 8th.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-2 contest. Stepping into the box, Jordy Mercer. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First offering on its way. No balls in the strike to count.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Fouled off.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield.
Let's go. Sit down.
Not come through in this situation.
They froze him for the strikeout. Jordy Mercer is down to become the first out in the 8th inning. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Harrison leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Let's go. We need 1 more out, boys.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Hernandez.
Game 2, boys.
He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand it.
This game 2 is about
now
in the books.
Devin Travis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and no strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Matuk is in pursuit. He's there and records the first out.
Third baseman, number 3.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a pop-up now.
Come on, catch it, boys.
And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays. They're up 3-2. Settling in now, John Hicks. He was a ground-out victim last time up. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. John Hicks is retired to kick off the 9th. No balls and 1 strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he falls behind 0-2.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one.
Okay, have an awesome day.
And they tried to emergency hack late.
It's like 4 o'clock in the morning right now.
0-2. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one.
If I can get this dude out.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
1 out, nobody on. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
There we go.
Standing in, Mikey Matuk. First 2 men of the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1-0 the count. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They're going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Hernandez ranging back, makes the catch, and
game 2, boys.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough
to get the job done.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Jays took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Aaron Sanchez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Ken Giles works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Rogers Center, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
We got that game 2 in the books. See here, what do we got here to do? Okay, grow. You need to grow up. Do we have anyone we can actually send down? I want to send someone down to the minors. Okay, we got A's. Can we actually get a... Okay, we can get him. Okay, he's called up. Who else can we call up? Catches. That was Travis. We got that done now. Let's get into the next game. What is my buddy? Where is he? Got 2 games played. Yankees behind me, 1 game black.
We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game weekend set between the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Matt Shoemaker, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Digging in, Josh Harrison, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Popped up, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike there, 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Double play right now.
Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Nick Castellanos now. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker. He's only 2 for 10. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. This is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Ball, action time.
And that misses, ball 1. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. So good job of pitching there as they wind up stranding 2 men in scoring position in the opening half inning. Jordan Zimmerman, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, on the mound now is Jordan Zimmerman. Big, strong right-hander. Good fastball, 93 to 95 miles an hour. When he's on, has good sinking action on the fastball. More of a slider than a curveball. So he's a fastball, slider, straight changeup guy. He really needs to have the changeup because his velocity isn't as good as it was early in his career. Needs the changeup to make that 94 to 95 look better than it actually is.
Stepping in for the Jays, Devin Travis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Popped up, Cabrera moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass. Putting the defense on their heels. Taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Matuk makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, and they get the double play. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. 0-1 the count. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Richard moves over. 1 out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
And that'll bring up Mikey Matuk. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. first offering on its way. And here's another fly ball. This one's heading out to center field. Brito is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
2 gone.
Batting it.
Stepping into the box, Nico Goodrum. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Hit down the third base line. Ready with the 0-2. And a fastball swung out and missed. And his
fastball wasn't fixing. Top corner, left corner.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman. He's 3 for 9. He's taken him deep once. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Stewart arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Bottom of the second here with no score. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harrison has a play.
Not good.
And that's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Zimmerman gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Digging in now, Josh Harrison. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Now that's popped up. Smoke shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All the balls.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. 0-2 to Jordy Mercer. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. A bouncer to the left side. Drury fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So coming to the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Hit to short. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired.
He would have called that safe. I would have been yelling at him.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Matuk moving in. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So one away in the Toronto third. And up next, the former Philly shortstop, Freddie Galvis. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. The throw into second. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double. Coming to the plate now, Danny Jansen. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Stewart. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now batting, Socrates Brito.
Come on, dude, let's get some power in this.
First pitch coming, here it is. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Castellanos is there. And the inning is over. One left. Now the pitch.
Leading off for the Tigers.
Heading out towards shallow right. Richard moves over. One out. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. Hit hard on the ground to first. Smoke is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And into the box now, Devin Travis. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and into bat next it'll be Brandon Drury. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Good, we got some basing. We got 1 man on base, 1 out.
Unbelievable hand-eye coordination. That pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
Into the box now, Justin Smoke, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A swing by Smoke, and this is soaring to right field.
Yeah.
And gone up into the second deck.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Down the first baseline. Glove by Cabrera, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in, Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waiting.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This one is
ball thing. Pitch him down. Let's get it. Let's do it.
Randall Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot. Second home run early in the year, and the Jays have moved out in front 3-0. Stepping in now, Teoscar Hernandez. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
I'm blown away this team right now.
A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Matuk there to put it away and finally put an end. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
Mikey Matuk.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Travis fields it cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Nico Goodrum, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point.
Okay, this is enough balls, man.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes.
He's showing a lot of patience here. And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Hernandez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. First pitch coming, here it is. Ooh, right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. And it's fouled away.
Welcome, boys.
Hard ground ball to third. Drury has it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Up next is Danny Jansen. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was it, really.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The center fielder,
Socrates Brito, the next to bat. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit in the air out to right. Castellanos has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
next for the Blue Jays.
Digging in, Devin Travis. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Castellanos moving forward, and a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
This lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they can put a hurting on him. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Victor Alcantara will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harrison is calling for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays have Josh Harrison stands in, and Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
The 1-1. Popped him up. Jansen over to his left, and he brings it in on the warning track.
The batter, number 7.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Hernandez, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batter.
Striding into the box, Miguel Cabrera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row. He's
get it. Let's get it.
Next
Let's
will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Grenier waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up to the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
To the left side, but it's well foul. The next 0-2.
Base hit.
A line drive, base hit to left field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
What?
Well, that's just a case, D-roll. You've got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes.
What?
Jumps ahead 0-2, then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he is tagged out here. Boy, up. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The batter.
Striding forward now is the DH, John Hicks. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 1-2. As a fastball down below the knees. One out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. John Hicks is the second out in the 7th inning. Kristen Stewart is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Ready once again, Oscar Hernandez. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. He's set. Here it comes. Slow roller down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 home. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first down. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Galvis. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
This is on the ground over to first. Cabrera's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now in the box, Danny Jansen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
2 ways. The never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Standing in now, Socrates Brito. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Next up for Detroit, Mikey Mata. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Into the box, Nico Goodrum. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Ball and a strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Ready now, Grayson Greenier. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. And the coming to the plate now, Devin Travis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this will get all the way out toward the 375 sign now. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Third baseman.
Leadoff double. Let's get it.
Brandon Drury will bat next. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, B-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. High in the air out towards shallow right. Castellanos has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game. Now the plate now is the designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez. No hits for him yet in the game, despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
That's in there. Base hit. The relay throw. And he'll make it to third. And there are runners at the corners with only one out. Here's Randall Christian. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Here's the first pitch to him. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Stewart is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they get the double play at third. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one.
Supposed to tag off.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Brito is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter, number 7.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that's in there for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
We need one more win.
He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, man, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching
we got 3 wins.
in this one.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Last breath for the Tigers.
Got him!
This on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first
inning. We got a shutout, no runs in.
This thing rolling
Let's
and
go.
rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
5-0 the final score today. The Toronto Blue Jays took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Matt Shoemaker gets the win.
Let me just check now. Just back out of that. I need one more game with the Tigers.
great Sunday afternoon for baseball here north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Blue Jays will attempt to cap this. So digging in now, Josh Harrison. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Detroit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, it's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty V, we're talking about a team that is white hot right now, Dero. They've won the first 3 games of this 4-game series. They'd like nothing more than Dero win this one here and finish it off to a nice 4-0 series.
Yeah, you take the first 3 in a series, you want to step on their throat right here. You don't get a chance too many times to take 4 games from somebody. They have that opportunity in front of them today.
So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Jay Hay, Josh Harrison do his thing. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, Dero, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, no, I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. You start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Pitch popped up. Smoke camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Travis will put this one away. Socrates Brito, the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens throughout the course of a season. You're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
In now, Devin Travis. And he puts it on the ground to second. Gloved by Harrison. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Castellanos is there. 2 down.
On, get them scoring off on the go.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot.
He's having a good series against these guys so far. He's been a huge factor, particularly driving in runs. He's already driven in 5 in this series so far. So clutch situations with guys on base, this is the guy to watch.
Here's Justin Smoke now. It's been a good series for him so far at the plate with 5 runs batted in on 4 hits. Into the corner and slicing foul. Fouled off. Travis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Mercer has it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Well, today's ball game provides the Blue Jays with a chance to end the series on a really high note, of course. A win will complete the sweep.
One of the toughest things to do in baseball is to sweep a series. A 3-game series is tough, but they have a chance with a win today to do something really special, and that would be a sweep of a 4-game set at home.
Fouled away. The 2-2. Line drive to center field. Brito is there, and he has it for the first out.
First out. First out.
Batting six, the left fielder.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. 1-0 the count. Popped him up. Jansen over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring up Mikey Mato. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And that misses 1-1. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And he fouls this one off. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Into the second deck and gone. Into the box now, Nico Goodrum. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Galvis has got it, and the side is retired.
1-0.
But the Tigers.
For the bad guys.
Here's Randall Grichuk, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Line, but speared on a hop. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time. Next will be the designated hitter, number 13. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. Hard liner to center field. Matuk patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Looking at his career totals, Galvis is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. In the dirt here, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there, and a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Another 0-2 coming. Line drive, snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Throw won't get him. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
On the line, that's a base hit.
Oh, yeah.
And the run will come in to score from third as that'll
Game
things
up.
up at 1 apiece.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, Hero. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Castellanos. And that's the third out. Digging in, Grayson Greenier. And he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to Park. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The number 9 hitter reaches base safely to start the inning, so here comes the top of the order with a man aboard.
The batter, number 1. Second base.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
The batter, number 7.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the Oklahoma State product, Jordy Mercer. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Line to the right side, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Fly ball out toward right field. Grichuk will reach out with one hand. So striding in, Socrates Brito, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The center fielder.
First offering on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. And there's 1 down now. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Devin Travis. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's 1 hit in the air to the right side. Harrison ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the left field line. Stewart on the move. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box, Justin Smoke. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Castellanos sprinting after it. He tracks it down, and that.
Oh, it's going to be a close game.
Now here's the pitch.
The right fielder, number 9.
Takes this the other way to right. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, John Hicks. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will...
Trying to get this game done. Possible fast
and eventually
game.
Scored in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Scorched to third. Goodrum gloves it, and that's the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Fouled off.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. And that pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Galvis behind 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Matuk is after it. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Man, that was a comedy of errors right there. They're kicking the ball all over the yard, and the runner on first comes all the way around to score.
I don't understand how he never caught this, though.
Early. There's your answer right there.
In now to Oscar Hernandez as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Matuk giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And the ball is dropped. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now 3-1. And now
there you go.
Scoring position.
They're making arrows out there. That's good.
You can see what happens here. He's so focused on lining up to make his throw that he forgets one small detail. You got to catch it first. So he gets tagged with an error, as well he should.
Into the box, Socrates Brito. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set and the 0-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Matuk going back. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well.
What is your team doing, Tigers?
Here is their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. In now, Devin Travis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike one. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike three. Up with it, Grenier. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Make it 5-1. And quite a turn of events there, as not only is he on a drop third strike, but a run scores as well. So a runner at first with two away, and into bat next it'll be Brandon Drury. He's set, and the pitch. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
I won down it after that, man.
Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mikey Mata. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
See if we get this pitch down.
Fastball well outside.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Nico Goodrum. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-2. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Brito ranging back. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Into the box now, Grayson Grenier, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 4 errors for these guys so far. Played on the backhand. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 1.
Josh Harrison stands in. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
No balls and 1 strike. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Matuk is in pursuit, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall.
Now here comes Ron Gardner, and he's going to go get the big left-hander. That'll be all for Matt Moore.
Number 44.
So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The batter.
Digging in and looking for more, number 13. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
And that's going to get down out there. And the run is in to score from third. It's now 6-2.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Gurriel, base runner at first with 1 out. He swings and misses. Throw down. Poor base running there. Got him caught in the hot box between first and second. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out. The 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. 5 innings complete. Toronto leads this one 6-2. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. 0-2 to Jordy Mercer.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Count remains at 0-2. Now another 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So 1 away, and that'll bring in Miguel Cabrera. First delivery to him on the way. There's a good fastball on the outside
Getting
corner.
That
So take a
fastball
look at strike 1.
Away from him.
Lined hard toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Nick Castellanos now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Wall coming quickly as he makes the catch for the second out. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, John Hicks. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 0-1 the count. And it's 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around it is there if they want to go that route.
Line to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over.
Yo, that would have been
Bottom
easy.
Of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Would have been down by 1 if they got a home run.
Catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
The left fielder.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the lead is now 7-2.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Castellanos is there to put it away for route number 1.
Center fielder.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Socrates Brito. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Castellanos is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Stepping up now, Devin Travis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Third baseman, number 3.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos moves over, and that retires the side. Next for the Tigers, Mikey Mata, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Travis. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Nice.
hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
So he got him swinging. Niko Goodrum goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Stepping in now, Grayson Greenier. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
I got to count 1-2.
Line toward the alley in left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Josh Harrison is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Greenier at second with 2 down. Popped up, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Justin Smoke. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. High pop-up. Calling for it is Cabrera. And he puts it away for the first out.
The right fielder, number
Next to bat for Toronto, Randall Grichuk. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, well, he is in there with a triple.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has to play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
Standing in now, number 13. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Victor Alcantara enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. In now, Freddie Galvis. Fouled off. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Harrison's got it, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Into the box now to Oscar Hernandez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos will wait on it as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Standing in, Jordy Mercer. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Mercer.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty B, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jordy Mercer goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. That finds the zone, a called strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The right fielder, number 9.
First offering on its way.
102 pitches, and I didn't even realize that.
Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch popped up, smoke in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brito moves over, and the inning is over. Down in. Now at the plate, Danny Jansen. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The catcher, number 9.
First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Castellanos. And that's the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Socrates Brito. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Riding in once again, Devin Travis. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly swing.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Grenier recovers, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away.
Third baseman,
Now at the plate, Brendan Drury. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. A bouncer up the middle. Harrison has it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Digging in to try it again. John Hicks starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Javi Guerra is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now, and a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Toronto Blue Jays took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Trent Thornton gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Matt Moore was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew.
It's good. I think I might trade David Travis. I can't even speak right now. It's like 6 o'clock at 5:30. Oil next. Can I actually put them in? He's an A+ player. Okay, we're in first place. That's all we need to know there. Is it good third baseman? No. picture. Okay, which we got the oils. Alright, boys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, click like on the video, and comment down below. And I'll see you in the next video.